Welcome to Italy, friends. Join me on the Carnival Miracle. We have made it aboard. It is windy. I think it's gonna be a rough trip to get started with, but we'll see how it goes. We are aboard the Carnival Miracle. So I need help here because my original intent is to do a video, like a ship's tour video, but there's 1,000 of them out there. So I don't know how we can make this extraordinary. I mean, I've been racking my brain and I haven't come up with anything, folks. So maybe you can help me out because over the next 4 months, I think we're gonna do a total of 6 cruises. And I'd like to photo document each cruise, but again, I just don't know how to make that interesting, and it has already been done a million times if you just look up YouTube. So maybe a pub crawl. I know we've done that a couple different times, and maybe a pub crawl highlighting each section and then maybe blocking out each section that we hit and seeing what part of the ship we have left at the end of the cruise. Anyways, drop down in the comments and let me know if you have any ideas on how to make a ship's tour interesting or extraordinary, because folks, I'm out of ideas and I don't have any inspiration for this, so I need your help desperately. Aside from that, we're on the Carnival Miracle. We're doing a 14-day cruise. We're gonna hit Italy, Greece, and Turkey. So I'll share highlights of all these places, all of our points of destination. I hope you enjoy. Greetings, friends, from the top deck of the Carnival Miracle. Well, as we talked about, we're gonna try and tour this ship, and I'm gonna give you a tour of it. Now, the excitement level is gonna be like right here. We're gonna try and make it fun and bring it up to here. I'm not gonna make any guarantees because a tour of a ship can only be so fun. But what I figure, there's enough bars where we can hit a pub crawl and then highlight the areas around the bars. I'll detail the ship, highlight the ship, and see what areas we've hit and what areas we missed, and seek out all the areas that we did miss. So hopefully that will give you a comprehensive tour of the ship. Again, bear with me, as this tour can't really be that extraordinary, but we'll try and make it fun for you. And at the end, hopefully you'll choose this ship to come on for a vacation of your own. And this is the Metropolis Bar, midship, the second bar. All right, friends, for this stop, we are in the forward part of the ship, front. We are on deck 7, and this is called the Serenity Pub, or Serenity Bar. Tequila and ginger ale with a lime. Cheers. And here's the view. It looks like on this level that they have all the lounging. They have a small pool, and I guess this is a place where you can go sunbathing. It's very quiet up here. Not many people out. Pool's not filled at all, so apparently they're not using this today. Great view of the slide. Let me show you this. And yes, it is day 1 and we're still in port, and it is 5:30. Apparently they take it a late start here. I think we're gonna set sail at 7 o'clock. I'll keep you posted. Alrighty, friends, and it's a new day and a new start. Last night we came to an important understanding though. We didn't do too much drinking, but we did go to the casino, and I have an understanding they're gonna hold my money until tonight when I go get it back. So we have that understanding. So with that being said, let's go do some exploring. Let's go check out some of the bars. We're on deck 10. Let's head down to the Lido deck and let's see what kind of adventure we can find. Come on. Have a good one.
Oh, you too.
Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. Let's go see what kind of yummy drinks they have. Excuse me? 20 years?
Yeah.
God bless you, man.
This is not his first winning. Is it your first winning? Maybe second winning?
He's not saying anything. How about you? How long have you been on board?
Yeah, 11.
11 years?
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I've ever been in a job that long in my life.
But there's a lot of beautiful stuff also in my job. This cruise I'm going home and I'm coming back.
Okay.
My country, Istanbul.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm excited. Out of all the stops,
Oh, yeah.
Turkey's the one I wish. I wish we had time. I want to go to Göbekli Tepe. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
You know, I learned some stuff. Göbekli Tepe.
Yeah.
11,500 years ago, right?
Yeah. It's resetting everything, man.
They find out another things and they start discovering because the Turks in the history really old and they really don't know how long.
So it's gonna rewrite their history personal.
And they figure out if they're gonna dig 17,000-year-old stuff they will find.
Wow. That's
And
way before the Egyptians,
yes,
right?
And then the authorities stop supporting to the ancient digging. There's a purpose.
Yeah.
There's only one hill. The Göbekli Tepe means both belly hills.
Okay.
So it's being like a boat belly because covered by the sand and stuff. But there's a couple of them.
There's all through the valley there, they say.
Valley is a huge valley.
Yeah. But you know, but if you think about it, if that's 17,000 years old, that's not the first structure. Something came before that.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, you know, so I mean, you're talking like 25,000 years before, man.
It's scary for some people.
Yeah.
For the politics especially.
Well, you would think they want to be the first, you know, because, you know, the Egyptians, and then you come down, you know. The Turks might as well be the first. I love it, man.
We've been only living there for 1,000 years only.
That's it, 1,000 years?
1,000 years only. We've been living in Anatolia. Turkish people, there's only 1,000. We moved from the Central Asia, like Iran, Turkmenistan. From the Central Asia, we moved to that land.
Okay.
1,000 years ago.
Wow.
These things before us, Byzantium, you know, the Greek Empire, Italian Empire.
Yep.
And then Ottoman Empire came out.
So you think the Turks are gonna be the first?
No, I don't say that. But you know the Native Americans?
Yeah.
They're Turks. Right? You know where did they move?
Yeah.
10,000 years ago from the Bering Strait waterway. Bering. It's in the Russia with Alaska.
Yeah.
In that time, the water was frozen.
And they
They walked away.
Yeah.
They walked from the Asia, Central Asia.
Well, that's how the horses got here, and because they brought the horses with them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They moved to America.
Yeah.
So they're Turks.
That's crazy to think about. Yeah. I love it, man.
Crazy.
I love history like that.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. All right, folks. So we have a Mexican pineapple Long Island iced tea. He said it's the strongest drink they have here. Let's try it out. That's good.
How is the finish?
That's good. It's smoky. Yeah, you definitely get that smoky. Moscow. Can I? That's the liquor that they poured it with. Moscow. Smoky tequila. Really good. Really good. All right, we're gonna finish this up. We'll see you in the next stop. Alrighty, folks, and we are back. We're actually inside the dining room area right now. We had to get away from that because it's so loud, and then I started having a very interesting conversation with one of the bartenders that I met a few days ago. His name is Ufuk, U-F-U-K. Super cool guy, and we started talking about Göbekli Tepe. Now, I promise you this is going to be a little bit of nerd talk, so I'm sorry if you're not into this, but they're just discovering this ancient ruins in Turkey. I'm not going to be able to get to it when we're at Turkey because it's about 4 hours away from our port, and we're only there for 8 hours, so there's no way I can make it, but it's something I'm super fascinated with. They're uncovering, it's basically this big mountaintop, like a big hill, and they're uncovering all this ancient ruins, and I mean, it's pretty advanced ancient ruins, but carbon dating on the stones sets it back to almost 17,000 years BC, which is literally rewriting history for a lot of the modern day world. The pyramids, I think they date it back, now I might get this wrong, between 5 and 7,000 BC, and to common thinking, modern day thinking, those were the oldest, that the whole civilization began in the Egyptian period out of Africa. Well, by this Göbekli Tepe being carbon dated to 17,000 BC, I mean, we're talking about almost 10,000 BC, 10,000 years before the pyramids. Super interesting. Also, if you think how advanced Göbekli Tepe is, I mean, there's stone carvings where they remove the stone to reveal a carving. And that's pretty advanced. So there's something that had to come before that even. So I mean, this could go back to what inspired Göbekli Tepe. It could be 20, 23, 25,000 BC. So it's very interesting. If you're into history, like I am, take a deep look into it. Super fascinating stuff there, folks. And Ufuk, he was just as fascinated as I was. But the interesting thing was, he told me, and I did hear a little bit about this, that the Turkish government has now stopped all excavation on the site because it's going to change their history. And it's not so much their history that they're worried about, but it's their religion that they're worried about. So I don't know how that plays out, but I'm going to do a deeper dive into it and find out more if they think their religion is going to be culturally changed, or it's not their own religion and it came from another people. But something's going on there, folks. So that's our little bit of history for today. Anyways, Ufuk, he poured me a smoked pineapple Long Island. It's pretty good. Very, very smoky. I don't think I'd have another one, but it was definitely good to try one time. So with that being said, I got a couple burgers here I'm going to eat, and then I will meet you at our next stop. See you then. Thank you for my non-red drink, my friend. I appreciate you.
Right.
Yes, sir. I mean, it just lines up. Red Frog Rum Bar, you know, and what's this called? Red's Remedy. Too much red, man, and there's no red.
Yeah, but
it's all right. You pulled one over on me. You got me.
yeah.
All right, folks. So welcome back. Another pub, another bar, another day, another bar, and here we are. Sorry about that. Got sidetracked on history. I'm a big fan of history. Love learning about it. Love talking about it. And kind of got sidetracked. Hopefully you didn't mind too much. But now we're back. We are at the Red Frog Rum Bar. Again, we're on the Lido deck right by the pool. And we are having a drink called Red's Remedy. It's a goat gnome with this rich, sweet, creamy coconut concoction of Bacardi rum, Parrot Bay coconut rum, and tropical juices. Sounds delicious. Let's see.
Ice, please.
Cheers. Oh, that is good. I mean, there's no way I would ever get buzzed off of it, but it is really good. It's coconutty, maybe a hint of pineapple, but not much at all. It's more coconutty than anything. And maybe like just a note of guava. Yeah, I would say pineapple, coconut, and guava maybe. Very good. Try it, $14. Still a good drink. All right, we're just leaving the Rum Frog Rum Bar and headed to our next spot. This is crazy. This is the pool area. Not one person in the pool. All right, we got Guy's Burger Joint, best burger on the ship. And then walking into the main dining room. Let's take a look, exploration. Looking out to Turkey. Got our lunch buffet. Got some snacks out.
Okay, we'll get a salad.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead. All right. We got another lunch buffet. How you doing, my friend?
How is that good?
Yes, definitely. Outside's fun.
Yeah.
Food smells wonderful.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Have a good one.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day, sir.
Even more food. All right, so that was a tour of the dining hall. So after going to take care of all of deck 9 that we visited, now on to the next bar. Alrighty folks, so we were on deck 9, we're now on deck 2. Behind me is the dining room area, which I want to give you a tour of, but we can't get in, the doors are locked. So we're just going to kind of cruise through deck 2 and see what we have. Looks pretty quiet. That's the Alchemy bar straight ahead, and that's closed. Let's see what else we can find. Folks, we came to deck 3 and we are striking out. This is the deck 3 bar, closed. So we'll come back later on and hit that bar. I guess everybody's still on the ship, including, or off the ship, including the crew. So anyways, let's take a tour of deck 3. Here we have some art. I'm sure it's art from around the world. And probably sure it has a hefty price tag on it. $5,000. You know, they say art is subjective. Okay, here's that back bar. There's a look around, a little lounging area with a piano. Nice area, nice spot to chill out in the evening time. Moving forward, more art. We must be on the art level. This is a Pixels gallery. This is where you can buy all your pictures. This is the atrium looking down. This is the bar we were at the other night. Watching the guys sing with the guitar. It's a fun area. Everybody kind of gathers here and they give me time. All right, onward. Again, we're on level 3. Here's some type of gift shop, obviously closed. Feels like a zombie ghost ship. Maybe everybody's been taken over by zombies and I'm one of the last people alive. Come save me, everybody. Okay. Look out the window. You can see Turkey off in the distance. All right, now we are going down shop row. It's called the Yellow Brick Road, and these are all your shops. So I'll go slow. Looks like children's toys and clothing. Watches. Back over. Yes, this is the Carnival store. You can see all kinds of clothing in there. I guess if you've forgotten something or beach clothes, you can pick it up in there. On this side, looks like we have perfumes, colognes. Looks like there's some watches back there. Feels like a little higher end. But look, up to 70% off. So it might be a deal. Who knows? All right, moving forward. Over here on the left is a continuation. Looks like more jewelry. Maybe some high-end women's purses and sunglasses in the back. All right, we don't need anything there. Moving forward. This is still on the right-hand side, one gigantic shop. All right. Well, folks, here we come to a liquor store. It's kind of interesting. And folks, I cannot make this up. Okay, here's the liquor store. I'm standing in the same spot. I'm just rotating the camera. And a candy store. Now, how funny is that? You got liquor on one side and kids candy on the other side. I guess no matter what your age is, you can still get your fix. All right, onward. Okay, a little lounging area. This to my left-hand side is the piano bar. Now, I have not made it to the piano bar yet, but it's on my list of things to do. And again, 3rd floor, piano bar. All right, that's about it for up here, folks. So we're gonna head down to the 2nd floor. Okay, 2nd floor, we have a lounging area. A morning coffee. How you doing? And this is the Red Frog Pub. We haven't had a drink in here yet. I don't know if it's open or not. No, of course not. Okay, well, I'll show you around while nobody's in here. The Red Frog Pub. This is your bar. This is a pretty chill little spot. Over here, you have a foosball table. Now, I don't know what this is called, but it's kind of like some type of shuffleboard, a rendition of hand shuffleboard maybe. If you know what it's called, put it down in the comments for me. Have a table for maybe Scrabble or dominoes. Then again, seating area. Now, I have not been in here, so I don't know exactly what goes on in here, but looks like they have a band possibly that plays. Again, nice little area. We'll come back and we'll have a drink here. Okay, moving on. Let's see, this is a side door that goes into, guess what? Another closed bar. This is the American Heroes bar. And again, I haven't been in here. But as you can see, no lights. And the whole thing is closed off dark. Folks, if we were dying for a drink, I don't think we'd get one on this ship. Okay, so around this corner, I know there's gonna be zombies. There's no other excuse, there has to be. And we're so important, so the casino's closed. That's completely understandable. But over here, as soon as we take off, the casino opens up. Back where I'm from in Florida, you have to wait till you're 9 miles off the coast into international waters before the casino will open up. So that's one perk about being over here. All right, folks, and that's the casino area. So now in this little trip, we've covered the 9th floor, the 2nd floor, and the 3rd floor. Now we're unsuccessful at some of the bars, so we will go back to them, but at least you got to view the ship with me. So it wasn't a complete waste. I know it probably wasn't probably a little bit better than the history lesson from the last segment, but hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll see you at the next bar. And we have made it to a new bar. This is the bar on the 3rd floor aft. This seems to be kind of like an overflow bar for the dining room. People come and wait for the dining room. They get here early, and it seems like they just kind of gather here. But aside from that, there's nothing up here. There's the art gallery, and that's about it. We tried to come here the other day, and everything was closed. So I'll turn around and let you see what I'm looking at. There's the art gallery. And that's about it. This is going to be a one and done, just having one drink up here. And I ordered a dark and stormy. Let me tell you. Very gingery. Dark and stormy. A spicy yet refreshing blend of Gosling rum, ginger beer, and fresh lime juice. It's definitely tart, but it quenches the palate. I'll tell you that much. See you at the next bar. Cheers from the Alchemy Bar. We're getting close, folks. Day 8, and there's only a couple bars left. See you at the next one. Well, I'm coming to you from a different part of the ship right now, and it's the seafood corner. Now, this is their take on like fresh seafood, and they have fresh seafood displayed, as you can see in the pictures. And let me say, I ordered a lobster roll, and the lobster roll is ginormous. So it's $18, it's not included. But I was at the blackjack table last night, and one of the guys next to me, we were talking, and he was saying that you've got to try the lobster roll. So I'm trying it. So you see the pictures of it. It looks amazing. Now I will say, it did take forever to make it. I'm one of those people, I'll step over lobster to get to a crab leg or crab meat. So lobster's not my favorite, but they did make it fresh. So they did steam the whole lobster, cook it, cooled it down, put mayonnaise and seasoning on it, and put it into a bun. So I understand now why it took so long, because I mean, I was about 20 minutes into it. So this is it, as you can see. Give it a try. It's pretty good. Not used to not like the lobster rolls I'm used to having. You know, you go to Boston or whatnot. You get those big chunks of lobster. This is finely cut up in mayonnaise, very mayonnaise-y. The mayonnaise is not cold, so it's kind of like lukewarm mayonnaise. So everything's kind of like that lukewarm feel to it. It's good. I mean, it's different from lunch. It's a break from the buffets and the same type of seafood, or same type of food they actually serve you. The same type of seafood they mainly serve you. You know, the buffets get kind of old. I think we're on day 8 or 9 right now. The buffets get old, the food gets old. So this is a nice break. I don't think I'd have it every day, but for one time or twice, maybe something like that, it's not too bad. Again, it is a lobster roll. It's $18. They made it fresh. Yeah, so not a bad deal, folks. So something I definitely say go to, but if you're on the cruise, give it a try. See what you think. And good morning from the top of the Carnival Miracle, folks. It is our last sea day, and it is flipping cold. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm gonna do us both a favor, and I'm gonna pull the pin on this anchor date for this video. Yes, to be honest, I'm kind of tired of making it. I'm sure you're kind of tired of watching it if you made it to this point so far. This has been a hard one, and I said that in the beginning because of the fact that, you know, you're just walking around a ship, and how interesting can that be? And like I said, it's been done 1,000 times, and I've watched a couple of different videos, and they're just so matter of fact, here's this, here's this, here's this, and here's what you can expect. Well, there's nothing really fun in that. I tried to make it look exciting, but at the end, I'm in a new place drinking a beer. And that's it. The way this cruise ship, now I love the cruise ship, but the way it's divided is that everything, the casino, the bars, everything's on deck 2. And then you go to deck 3 and you have the shops and 2 bars. And then you have deck 9, which is a Lido deck with a couple bars. So in my mind, throughout the adventure, the tour, we'd be covering the whole ship, and the whole ship at the end would be yellow. Well, it doesn't work out that way. I mean, you're just so restricted to those couple floors. And then, you know, there's the theater and the comedy club, but you know, you're not allowed to film in there or whatnot. So again, I'd just be showing you an empty room when it's not open. How boring is that? So anyways, I did go to the nightclub, which I absolutely hate. I don't like clubs at all. I don't like loud music. I'd rather sit in a pub and just chill and meet people, but I did it for you. And just to prove it, here I am sitting in the nightclub, all 10 seconds of it. And there it is, folks, done and over with. That was for you. So I did take one for the team. Now I promise in the next couple of weeks, or let me say next couple of months, I'm going to do a bunch of different cruises. So I'm looking for ideas, because I would, in my heart and soul, like to photo document each cruise and the ships and the distinctive differences between the ships, but not quite sure how to do that. So please, in the comments, give me some of your ideas, so we don't go through this again and end up videoing a flub. Yeah, I would say this one's right up there. I mean, if you did see the solar one, that was tough to get through, but in my heart and soul, I believe that one, if you follow it, it will save you money, and I still stand by that video. As boring as it was, this one is kind of right up there with it for me, but this one doesn't really add a value. But that being said, I'm going to close it out. The one thing I think I did do right was I did document all the food that I had. I wanted to kind of compare and contrast all the different cruises and the food that they had on each one in one segment. But what I will do is I'll kind of abandon that idea, and I'll show you all the food that I had on this segment as kind of a consolation prize. So you can say, well, we learned a little bit about the ship, but we also learned about the food, and everybody loves the food. So I put a picture up, and I also rated it out of 10 stars. You know, every time they say the Carnival cruise, the food's not that good, it was all the way down the road. I'd say it's fair, mediocre, middle. There was a couple ones that blew my mind and a couple ones that just, let's say, underperformed. So I'm going to close it out with that, with the food segment. If you made it this far, I truly appreciate you. Thank you. As I always say, be safe, be adventurous, enjoy the food. Until our next get together, see you then.